Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, and yeah, it is my birthday, and thank all of you, seriously, for your birthday wishes. You're incredible, all of you are. But you know what? It's time to get back to work, and I'm gonna say this: it's kind of a not happy day for a lot of people. We just found out that first-time jobless claims missed the mark by a mile. 419,000 people last week applied for first-time unemployment benefits, and economists polled were so wrong yet again. They were expecting 350,000, which is a pretty darn epic number. But we got 419,000, and of course, this is unexpected. I do not understand, seriously, what these people are thinking. And these are the numbers they're allowing us to know. I mean, look, it's all fake. You know that. There's nothing real about the environment we are in, okay? What we do know is we continue to get round after round after round of bad economic news. It doesn't stop. And on the back of that, the stock market keeps going higher. Every dip gets bought. It's an incredible phenomenon. But the fact of the matter is, people, and it's not just a phenomenon here in the United States. This is global. People are hurting by design, as central banks literally take over the world. People, we are in the middle of a hideous thing, okay, where central banks are literally becoming, world government. This is the new world order. We have no representation anymore. Anyway, you all know that if you've been following this blog. But anyway, on the back of, again, this unexpected, horrible news, what's the market doing? Well, right now, stock futures are flat to slightly lower. But let's look at a few other things. 10-year yield, okay, it's 1.27, relatively stable here. We got a dollar that's weaker, and we got crude oil, which is flat to slightly weaker. Not a great setup for the market today. What am I expecting? I'm expecting anything. How's that? If they manage to prop up crude again today, which remains over $70 a barrel, I mean, what a rally yesterday in crude oil. Pretty epic. If they manage to turn that around, with the dollar weaker today and with the 10-year yield relatively stable, the market will put on some gains. But it's a sickening thing to see. It really is. It's a sickening thing to see a market so detached from reality, from the economy. There's no correlation whatsoever anymore, and there's no price discovery. Like I said, when you have a central banks, plural, buying it all. And they're all doing the same thing. They're issuing debt through one door, buying it back through another door. This is a deliberate distortion of the financial markets on an unbelievable scale. And what is it going to lead to? Eventually, it's going to lead to a horrible meltdown of the financial markets. Again, by design. Nothing is by accident. Nothing at all whatsoever. The people are being strung along here, leading up to some kind of a twisted grand finale that is going to destroy people on a global scale. And then what's going to happen? Well, you're going to see bailouts again on an incredible scale. Not of the people. The people are going to pay for it all, just like in 2008. You see, you have to understand something about the big '08 event. In '08, okay, that was also an event that was foreseen. And, the people we the people, had to bail out the banks. They knew it. They knew that the banks would get bailed out, and they will get bailed out again. And especially in this environment today, this hideous merger between these corporate entities and this new government we have here in the United States. Understand, right here in the United States is the hub of the New World Order. It's right here in the United States. And I don't know, it's just a horrible thing to see. It really is. And when I hear things like, another 419,000 people here applying for first-time unemployment benefits, it really bothers me. It really does, because nothing is by accident. This is being done on purpose. I've been telling you for years, people, that if you're a member of the middle class, you have a target on your face. It's tattooed on, and it's nearly impossible to get off by design, as well as they create legions of debt slaves, legions of sick people, new variants being shoved down our throats. Another economic shutdown is probably in the cards here. Again, what is this going to do? Well, what would you expect? I would expect a 1-2 punch here with regard to economic shutdowns, or parts of the economy being shut down again. This is a mechanism to wipe out the middle class and strengthen this relationship between corporations and this new American government, this new world order hub that's right here. There is no hope at all for a middle class that is being systematically exterminated. I don't know another way to put it. You're being systematically exterminated. And what are you doing about it? What are people of them? I don't know. I hope they're doing something. I hope you are doing something. At least, understanding the situation, betting against the debt, becoming your own central bank, the debt hyper bubble. The environment remains risk on, meaning cash making its way into equities, into the stock market, inflating a massive bubble on the back of a debt hyper bubble. Real estate's in a hyper bubble too. There's no doubt about it. And all of this is going to lead again to some kind of a finale that is going to be it on an epic scale. But we're way off of that. Again, they're not done. I've been explaining this to you. We are not even close to an end to it. So just be ready, and you have time, in my view, to at least try to get yourself on the right side of this. You have to do something. You understand? You can't just let this thing swallow you or eat you alive, because that's what it's going to do. You must think of ways to get yourself on the right side of this. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you need to trade this market. Look, I know this is not for everyone. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get eaten alive on an epic scale. You're swimming in a very dangerous pool full of sharks who will eat your lunch for you. And you don't want to be competing against professional people out there, even people like myself. You don't want to be in an environment where people like myself are lurking. You understand? Look, I am looking to capitalize on this market, and I will do that relatively ruthlessly if I have to. You understand? But again, I understand trading is not for everyone, but at least put yourself on the right side of the equation by holding hard assets, okay? Things that are proven to hold value or be real money for thousands of years. I'm referring to physical gold, physical silver, more importantly, physical silver, my favorite asset. You got to get yourself on the right side, in my opinion. Look, you do your own research with regard to these things here. And if you're wildly speculative, of course, there's the crypto space for you as well. Me, look, I kind of have my hands in a lot of things. Real estate, of course. You got the market. But I know when to get out. You see, and that's really what I'm doing here, is I'm trying to keep all of you on top of this and keeping you on the right side of the fake market is to the best of my ability. realizing what you're doing, taking advantage of this thing that we're in right now, looking at suppressed assets, realizing that at one point there is going to be a grand finale, and nothing that is happening right now is by accident. Everything has been, these wheels have been put in motion decades ago. And it's just all unfolding right now. All right, people, look, so that's it for this morning. Kind of a long pre-market report. I usually don't do them this long. But anyway, lots of important stuff here. Please ponder these things. And I love you a lot. Thanks again for the birthday wishes. You're awesome, all of you. And I'll see you at the end of the day.